to get refunds. A Pokémon Go festival in Chicago's Grant Park hit a glitch Saturday when attendees couldn't get Wi-Fi service on their mobile devices in sections of the park. Niantic, the company that created the augmented reality game, ended up giving ticket refunds to the thousands of trainers, the name for Pokémon players, attending the event to mark the one-year anniversary of the product launch. It also gave them $100 in-game currency and free game features. As many as 20,000 people were expected at the festival, according to the Chicago Tribune. Today at Pokémon Go Fest in Chicago, technical issues created problems for a large number of players attending the event, a Niantic spokesperson said in a statement. From everyone at Niantic, we apologize to all of the trainers who came out to Pokémon Go Fest today. Although we were able to solve many of the technical issues, we were not able to offer every attendee a great experience. The crowd booed Niantic officials, who apologized from a stage on many occasions because of connectivity problems and long wait lines, Brandon Omenik, 23, said in a direct message on Twitter. Best and worst of the Pokémon craze. Almost everyone on the festival grounds who didn't have Sprint as a provider was unable to log into the game, said Omenik, who traveled from Wisconsin for the festival. Another disappointment, Omenik said, was the lack of content that people thought would be in the game. I am so disappointed. Kat Harris, 28, said she waited 3 hours to get inside, only to find the connectivity issue cut down on her success playing the game. I maybe caught 20 Pokémon and if I was at home would have caught over 200 plus, Harris, who flew in from Tucson, Arizona, said in a direct message. Overall I am disappointed. I felt it was very unorganized and needs a lot of improvement, wrote Harris, who grew up watching the popular animated TV show, Pokémon. I feel the location was not appropriate and made it difficult to play depending on your cell phone provider. But Harris and Omenik saw a bright side. I did have a fun time with my team and friends. I know this was Niantic's first event and hopefully they will learn from mistakes and improve, Harris said. Omenik said organizers expanded the distance of the event to 2 miles outside the park, meaning he could walk around Lake Shore Drive playing the game. I was still happy to meet so many awesome people playing the game however, and the weather was perfect, he said. What is it? So if you're feeling out of the loop about Pokémon, this is how it works. Pokémon Go is an augmented reality game that allows trainers to catch Pokémon, short for Pocket Monster. Players can collect virtual items at floating blue cubes called Pokestops, and participate in Pokémon battles with other players at gyms. Many of the Pokestops and gyms are at real parks, churches or well-known landmarks. View image on Twitter. The app models the popular Pokémon TV show and video games that followed the journey of Ash Ketchum, a 10-year-old fictional Pokémon trainer who searched far and wide to catch EML. Ash's end goal: become a Pokémon master. I think there needs to be a lot of praise to Niantic for developing a game that made so many people in America get outside, be more active, and experience our parks, said Omenik. In April, Niantic announced the game had more than 65 million active users each month. And just a few months before that, the app surpassed 650 million downloads. Over the past year, Niantic has updated the app numerous times to keep active users interested. One of the most celebrated updates added Pokémon characters from the second generation, including Togepi and Fanpei. The first generation included fan favorites like Charmander, Squirtle and Bulbasaur. What's going on this weekend? Tickets to the Pokémon Fest sold out in 10 minutes. Players lined up outside Grant Park's entrance at 6 a.m. Saturday, 4 hours before the festival opened. Details of Pokémon Go Fest were limited ahead of time, but trainers were promised never-before-seen Pokémon. It's unclear if they were delivered. Some species in the game can't currently be caught in the United States. Far-fetched, for example, can be found only in Asia, and Mr. Mime is specific to Europe. In its statement, Niantic said all registered attendees would also have a new feature, the legendary Pokémon, Lugia, added to their account. Can't make it to the Windy City? Well, you're in luck. Local Pokémon groups in major U.S. cities were planning events in their hometowns. Players were enacting special items that help lure Pokémon to the area. Even other countries are joining in on the Pokémon fun.